Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to take on the final gym leader here in Paldea, who, for some reason, isn't bothering to turn around in his little icon down there. Guess we're just gonna have to force him to turn around ourselves. To the game. Hi, Nimona.
What a geek! It's finally time for your last gym, right? I heard from Rika, but I'm 0% worried about you. I know you got this. Even La Primera seems like she wants to keep an eye on you. Maybe I'll go find her so we can cheer you on together when you battle the gym leader. So go have a battle that's fruitful for you and for the crowd.
Always about the fruits. Or full of them, rather. Welcome to the Medali Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is What a Geek, yes? Great. In order to face the gym leader, Larry, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Medali Gym, that means ordering a special secret menu item. Specifically, a menu item at the Treasure Eatery, a much-loved restaurant here in Medali. Order correctly and you pass. Right now, there are 3 other challengers around town attempting this gym test. Each challenger has been given a different clue that'll help them discover the secret dish. You'll be given a clue as well. Please find and battle the other challengers. The loser must tell the winner their clue. Your goal is to gather clues and use them to determine the secret dish, then order it from the waiter at the Treasure Eatery. Only the challenger who's able to order correctly will pass the test. Your clue is to find out how the regulars season their dishes. I suggest you start by hearing what a regular at the Treasure Eatery has to say. You got it. Also, I probably shouldn't lead with Zap, because this is very much a low-level gym by the point we're at. So, let's rock with our newest team member first. Alright, Treasure Eatery is right over there. Now, if you know the secret password, or in other words, what menu item to order, then you can just guess it right away. I'm not gonna. I probably could guess it right away, but I'm not gonna. Hello. One of the gym test challenges. I hope you're able to figure out a special secret menu item. Now tell me, what will you be ordering? Grilled fish. Large serving. Ember style, please. Nothing. I'm good. Coming right up. This looks like a regular dish. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed your meal. It was free, though, so that's something. Alright, what do we got over here? Ma'am? I'll take your order at the front. Oh, what about you? Do you have anything to say? Well, you're regular here? Oh, yes. I suppose I do come here often. You must be a gym test challenger. Here's a tip for you. A nice squeeze of lemon gives any dish a refreshing kick. Okay. Might have to spritz some lemon in there at the end there. Now we gotta figure out the rest of it. You're gonna beat the Medali Gym? I'm gonna beat the Medali Gym. I'll do it first, in fact.
Excuse me, you're taking the gym test, right? Tell me your clue about the secret dish. Tell me.
I know that it's lemon. Wait, shoot. We were supposed to battle first. Gumshoes! So, this is the normal gym. Pokemon here are normal type. It's gonna be kind of a cakewalk. Not to say that normal types aren't somewhat defensive, especially this Greedon here. But that's kind of all they are. They're not going to hit very hard. Never mind. I should really learn to not open my mouth in situations like this. You know what? I'll match your normal type with another normal type. Here we go. I can't believe. Foot in the mouth? Not even 5 minutes into the episode yet?
Wish we could just trade clues like we trade Pokemon.
Yeah, but I'd want my clue back after that. Get back up to snuff. Here we go. Alright, what's your clue?
My clue is to look for something that's odd, the odd one out at one of the ice cream stands. Come to think of it, I could use some ice cream as pick-me-up since I lost.
Ice cream stands, you say? What are you selling? Pokemon love it. Nothing looks too out of place here. What about you? Greetings from Kanto. Some crepes. Those do look good, but not what I'm looking for. Some delicious, refreshing ice cream. Hang on. Grilled rice balls? Huh, that's weird. Alright, so we're looking for grilled rice balls at the treasure eatery. How about a sandwich that's tempting even when you're full? I'm good. I do like sandwiches, but my Squawkabilly can talk. Can it?
Talkabilly, talkabilly.
That's an impressive bird. Wow. Anyone here taking the gym test? You can't yell that to a Lechonk, bro. It's not gonna answer. Get ready to spill the beans about your clue. Santiago. There he is, the Dunsparce. He's about to dig, isn't he? He's about to die, isn't he? Man, the restaurants in Medali outside of the treasure eatery must be really losing profits. That one in particular over there. Fine, here's my clue. Listen really closely to the blue bird Pokemon. Still puzzling over that word it said. All that thinking kept me from focusing on the battle. That blue bird, you say? Yeah, you seen a blue bird around here somewhere?
Talkabilly, talkabilly.
Isn't he just the cutest? And this ain't nothing.
Nothing, nothing. Medium, medium.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to order medium. A trainer. Got to order that secret dish. You have a clue about the secret dish? Guess I better beat you and learn it. Gisela. Oh, that's a big bear. Time for target practice. Both equal power. About to jab the heck out of that stomach of yours. Do it again. Or heal up first, I guess. Jab, jab, jab. Bam. You know, Ursaring looks intimidating, but that one was about the same size as that teenager right there. Can't believe this gym test makes us steal each other's clues. That's fighting dirty. I'm not stealing it, you're just giving it to me for free. A dark spot surrounded by stairs. I don't particularly recall seeing any dark spots around town, but it's surrounded by stairs. What's this? There's some faint writing here. It says Fire Blast. Alright, we've got 4 clues now. Fire Blast, Medium, Rice Balls, and Lemon. I think that's enough information to guess what we need, so let's go for it. Well, the gym test challengers, special secret menu item. Let's do it. Well, you'll be ordering rice balls. Medium. That will be Fire Blast style. And lemon, please. Medium serving grilled rice balls, Fire Blast style with fresh lemon on the side. The password. Gotcha. Medium rice balls, extra crispy with lemon. Folks, move! Did they move? Where'd they go? Did they flip underneath with the gym field? Congratulations, you've passed the gym test! You now have the right to challenge the gym leader. Please come speak to me again when you're ready to battle. I don't need to report back to the gym building. Feels kind of unnecessary to have a gym building in the town if we're just gonna spend all our time here. You want to face the exceptional everyman himself, gym leader Larry? Sure. In that case, please head on to the battle court. Larry, you're up! Huh? Wait a minute! He looked so plain I couldn't tell that was him! Hello. I'm Larry. I'm assigned to work as a gym leader at the Medali Gym. Good job of making your way through the gym test. And well, maybe try the other dishes on the menu too sometime. Everything's good here. Anyway, my boss will dock my pay if I spend too much time chit-chatting. Let's get this battle over with. He's just a normal guy. Perfect, honestly. Peak character design. Thank you for doing business with us today. I, Larry, will be at your service. Nice tie. Alright, normal gym leader time. Here we go. Just 8, so let's not go too hard. Kamala's drowsing, meaning I can't inflict it with status effects. But we'll start with a shift gear. The cogs are turning. Dang it. Now I'm gonna have to heal that off. I was hoping to get a clean sweep with Rev, but it's not looking like it. Well, maybe I won't have to heal it off. We'll see what happens in the next couple of turns. If I get hit with Drill Run on an upcoming Pokemon, I might need to heal off, but we'll see. Dun 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 sparse. What you gonna do, man? Yep, there's Drill Run. I'm gonna be cooked if I don't wake up, so... Let me go ahead and do exactly that. Full restore, please. Super effective. Tell you what, Larry. I'm actually gonna go ahead and terrestrialize now. We've got an axe to grind. Main reason I did that is because if this Iron Head would not knock it out, then I would at least not take quadruple damage to ground type attacks. I would just take double damage, and that would be enough for me to survive the attack. This is still better than getting cornered by my boss. Staraptor. A normal type that can actually stand up to normal types' one weakness of fighting. You're pretty good. I might end up losing this. Come on, Larry! Step it up a notch! You got hungry customers waiting. Give them something to cheer for, you hear? Oh, everyone's come to see Larry at work. Show us what you got, Larry, and you too, kid! Well, you heard the good folks. I suppose I can put on a bit more of a show. Nice gemstone. Ooh, he survived. Oh, but he flinched. Whoops. Do it, Rev. One more Iron Head. We probably would have had to feel the sting in the close combat had we not flinched it. But there we go. That's the final gym done. You certainly threw me for a loop. You're rather strong, aren't you? Enough to bring out my poker face, even. I lost, so that means I have to give you a badge, but... that battle made me a bit hungry. Care to join me for a meal? I would love to. Everything on the menu looks good. If you have 8 gym badges, you'll be able to catch Pokemon of any level. They'll never question who's the boss, either. I'll pay for your meal. This is for you, though hopefully a child like you has no need to put on its namesake. A facade? Are you putting on a facade right now? The dishes here. They've all got flavor. Good flavor, I mean. Oh, don't worry about the bill. I do earn a salary, after all. Now I better get back to work, if you'll excuse me. Poor dude. Seems like he's got so many jobs.
What a geek! Revavroom! You did it! Ah, I'm so happy for you! This is the best! I know I said I wasn't worried, but my heart was still pounding the whole time! Most impressive, What a Geek. A shining display of talent, I must admit. Seriously, pat yourself on the back! You beat every single gym! Which means... Indeed. Now that you've gathered 8 gym badges, all that's left is to take on the Pokémon League. If you hope to stand alongside Nemona as a fellow champion, head to the Pokémon League. That is where you can take on the champion assessment. This building. Yeah, hurry up and get to my rank. I'm itching for a battle of equals. I've got to take the time while you're facing the Pokémon League to fine-tune my Pokémon's moves and revamp all my tactics. Well, good luck, What a Geek, and wish me luck too. It's unusual for me to see her so excited, though perhaps not for you. She must really be happy that she finally has a friend who can keep pace with her own talents. There's a special kind of strength that can only be reached by competing with a good rival. Count me among those eager to see how far you two can go. In any case, I'll be waiting for you at the Pokémon League, northwest of Mesagoza.
Yeah, we've been there already. And yeah, we beat Larry. We beat the final gym. Well, my final gym, I guess more accurately. We can now challenge the Pokémon League. That'll be a little later, though. We still have other badges to pick up, and I feel like the Pokémon League is pretty important for a Pokemon game. So, might have to count that as a finale type thing, even though I believe the levels in there are closer to what this Team Starbase up here are. So, you remember how I went up to Ortega's base but didn't do anything there? I think now's a good time for me to actually attempt it, now that we have a Revavroom, a Steel Poison type, 2 types that are very strong against Fairy types. I think I will be using some of these experience candies, though, just to clear them out of my inventory and also give a little bit more levels to my weakest thing on the team. Hopefully that'll be fine. Now, let's go and say hi to Ortega and his base in proper. Whoop. Give me that item. Hi again, Clive. I know we talked about this earlier, but I'm here to say the exact same dialogue as before. Only 2 bosses left now. This whole experience has been eye-opening. I'm glad I could take part. I'm curious, what do you think of Cassiopeia? I don't really know. Is that so? Personally, I don't think Cassiopeia feels any hate or resentment toward Team Star. No, there must be some other reason behind Operation Starfall, but what could it be? Well, I'd best get back to keeping watch. Call for me if you decide to take on the base. Okay? I know you abandoned this one before, so please make up your mind. Heal up. Oh wait, are we good? No, Strike, get out of there. We're gonna change your position with Spice. There we go. Ding-a-ling-a-ling, here we go. Code Red, Operation Starfall alert. Everyone get into position and defend the boss with all you got. Rest assured, Intruder will deal with you without the boss's help, unless you manage to defeat 30 of our Pokemon in 10 minutes, that is. Good luck with that. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. It was not meant to be supportive. In case you missed it, we did fight Harrington, a dude just outside of Team Star's base out here. Then I chickened out and went to go do other things. But I think we're ready now, so let's give it a shot. Get him, Rev. Speed along. Oh, wow. Regular Meryl, I'm doomed. Regular Meryl still, I'm doomed. Get him, Revavroom. Oh, come on, you can do it. There we go. Tinkatuff. Uh-oh, low battery. That's not good. Mice, I need you to handle these guys. And in the meantime, fire types on the steel types. Here we go. How about a steel type and poison type against the thing that's resistant to poison? Oh. Alright, and we're just about done here. Yeah, 31. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Car. There he is. A very pretty boy. A very pretty boy?
Heh, so you're what a geek. Okay. Talk about underwhelming. I was expecting someone, I don't know, a little more beefed up. Well, whatever. I don't care who you are. Not like I'm gonna lose to you anyway. If you think fairy types are all about cuteness, you're in for a nasty surprise.
Well, he's got scepter skills. I'll give him that. Rabbit!
I promise I'll play nice, so don't blame me when this battle sends you blubbering back home.
Okay, whatever. Jab, jab, jab. Does this Azumarill have huge power? Looks like it does.
Oopsie, did you just realize how outmatched you are? If you want to give up, now's the time.
I should have shifted gear, before doing anything to Azumarill. Darkspun. Is a dog. I think this might actually have some ground moves. It sure does. Even though my stats are raised. It's also starting to look like the clear amulet was probably the better item to equip on Revavroom here. Okay, good, we hit. Ooh, Wigglytuff. Now we're staying in. Unless it's got Earth Power, I'm good. It might have Earth Power. I might be cooked. Nope. Still fine for a little bit. Unless. Nope, no paralysis. Okay. I'll deal with that. There we go.
What the heck? Why is my team on the ropes? That's totally not fair!
Fair? I'll tell you what's not fair. Spending a lifetime on a dime store shelf, watching every other toy be sold. Now, finally, my waiting is paid off, and no hand-me-down cowboy doll is gonna mess it up for me now. Steel Roller. Whoa, there he goes. I believe Steel Roller, yeah, kills off any terrain that's on the field. Come on, get a flinch. Let's go. Who's the more powerful Revavroom here? Oh, no! You're just gonna make this annoying, aren't you? Well, one way or another, you're going down. You have a sliver of HP, and I have 6 Pokemon on my team, so, if Rev goes down, so what? I have 5 others to pick from. Nope, we're good. I am the superior Revavroom! Yeah, cry about it.
Ugh, how can I lose? What the heck? Flashback. Sentimental flashback. Ah, what the heck? Your toy car didn't budge an inch, huh? I told you it's not a toy. It's called the Starmobile, and I was up all night building it.
The problem's clearly that we're not giving it enough juice. You designed this thing to be powered by 2 Charcadet, but it's just too heavy.
That's such a shame. I wanted to see the looks on our bullies' faces once we got it moving. I'm sorry, I really thought it would work.
Come, good fellow, 'tis no occasion for melancholy. Why, to make such a remarkable contraption by thine own hand. Genius, thy name is Ortega.
Yeah, well, there's no point if it doesn't work, is there? If I knew all that effort would have zero payout, I'd have just asked Mother to buy a car for us. See, this is why people don't take you seriously. You say some stupid things, you know that? What?
Mela, cool it, would ya?
Yeah, how about no? I mean, we even put this in the code for crying out loud. When we started Team Star, we swore to quit relying on our parents or bags of cash to fix our problems for us. Or did you forget? That hunk of junk doesn't move, get it moving. If we're short on juice, just gotta crank up the power somehow. Doesn't take a genius, man. That's easy enough to say, Melly. Do you have an actual plan? Yep, I'm gonna train up my Charcadet and have him evolve. Their boosted firepower will get the Starmobile moving, no sweat.
But the hour of Operation Star is nigh at hand. Will you succeed in time?
I'll get it done. Melly, wait.
You know, Mela shoots her mouth off an awful lot, but she means well.
I know. Yeah, this sucks. This sucks! It's raining now! I hate myself for losing, but I also can't get over how awesome you were in that battle. If any of us squad bosses are defeated, that means we have to step down, and going against our code would make me a traitor to the team. Yeah, fine! Not like I have a choice anyway, so take the badge already. You better treat it with the respect it deserves.
God, I hate Ortega. Is that a hot take? I hate Ortega?
I'm not done yet. Here's my favorite TM too. Feel free to marvel at how awesome it is. He's such a brat. I hate him. And just so you know, you are the worst!
Uh-huh. Pot calling the kettle black.
Like the most annoying person ever!
Uh-huh. Pot calling the kettle burned.
But I get it. You're super strong. I'll admit that much. You even busted up my Starmobile.
Young Master Ortega.
Mr. Harrington? I guess it's time for my piano lesson, huh? As it happens, I just lost my boss title, so I'm all good to head on home.
Actually, a different matter brought me. There's somebody I would like you to meet. His name is Clive. He's a distant acquaintance of mine. The name's Clive.
Okay. What's your business here?
I want you to tell me something. You're the son of a wealthy family and heir to a major apparel company. So why join a group like Team Star?
What a question to ask someone you've just met.
That's my other name.
Well, my answer's the same as everyone else in the team. It's because I was getting bullied.
So the Academy really did used to have an issue with bullying. Who would Excuse me?
Who would guess, right? The school is all rainbows and butterflies these days, and the bullies from back then don't even go to the Academy anymore.
Why? What happened to them? As the former director of the Academy, I believe I am best positioned to answer that question.
Mr. Harrington?
About 18 months ago, the members of Team Star confronted the students who used to bully them, and an altercation broke out between the groups. Though it did not escalate into a major incident, the altercation nonetheless caused a scandal of hitherto unknown proportions. As a result of what occurred that day, the students who had perpetrated the bullying dropped out of the Academy, one after another. But there aren't any records of that anywhere in the Academy. No, I should imagine not. My former deputy deleted all records of the incident, you see. What? Why would anyone do that? Just as I was puzzling over how best to deal with Team Star in the aftermath of the incident, a certain student came to see me. This student declared that they would take all responsibility for the team's actions. And just like that, the skies opened up. In exchange, they requested that I exonerate the other students of Team Star from any blame.
Huh? No one told me that!
I accepted the request and agreed not to take disciplinary action against Team Star. Then I assigned 18 months of overseas study to the student who took responsibility for the team. A year and a half of studying abroad. This was not intended as punishment, you understand. Team Star were the victims, after all. I wanted this student to take some time to rest, so I had them return home to the Gala region under the pretext of overseas study. So this person is from Galar originally. Around that time, however, the former deputy director took it upon himself to erase all traces of the incident from the Academy servers. It appears his intent was to shield himself from any blame. So he tried to cover up the whole thing? That's terrible. After we discovered what he had done, I dealt with him appropriately, of course. I killed him. But the inability of myself and the rest of the teaching staff to prevent this terrible act also represented a grave blunder on our part. I accepted the blame that lay at my feet and resigned from my position as director. As dictator, that's true as well. The rest of the teaching staff then joined me in handing in their notices. So that's why the current teachers were all brought in a year and a half ago. And they're a good set of teachers. I wonder what the other ones were like. I understand my actions have caused you a great deal of trouble. You have my sincere apologies. Wait, Clive?
Hang on, Mr. Harrington. How come you suddenly decided to talk about this now?
Young Master Ortega, Team Star cannot carry on in its current fashion.
What's that about fashion?
Sorry. I merely wish to give you a chance to chart a better course.
Well, there's no way I'm abandoning my friends and going to school without them, not after we've come this far.
Your friends in Team Star must mean a great deal to you.
Isn't that obvious? It's because, you know, they're my greatest treasure in the whole world.
I believe, Giacomo already said that, but yeah. Good job. Nice sentiment. Sentiment. Rototototototo. What a geek, it's me. I take it that Ortega handed over his star badge to you, then. I see. With his boss no longer around, the Rookba squad is as good as finished. Even Ortega. I'm sorry. We're almost there now. Just one boss left. The operation's been a huge success, thanks to you, What a Geek. And Clive has also performed admirably as your support. He has? I remember him saying that you're acquaintances. Have you known each other long? No, not all that long. Well, he's clearly a reliable friend. He almost reminds me of the gang back in the day. Which gang? You want to say that again? As you know, Team Star was formed by a group of students who were being bullied at school. Shortly after forming the team, these students, none other than the squad bosses themselves, confronted their bullies head-on. The outcome was a resounding victory for Team Star, though you could hardly call it a contest. The bullies didn't even put up a fight. They all bolted from the battle the first chance they got. Scared spitless of Team Star, the bullies then dropped out of school one after another, and Team Star ended up the villains of the story. But that's neither here nor there. Forget I mentioned it. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. 10,000 life points. Make good use of those TMs. They should help you take down the last remaining boss. My supply unit rep will be along soon to give you your bonus reward.
Here I am. Sandwich. Oh, dang it. I guess. Stay in your Pokeball for once, will you? Ah!
Yeah, that's me versus any friendly dog. I'm Penny in that metaphor, by the way.
Wow, Team Star went through all that, huh? They just wanted the bullies to go away, but then they became the bad guys in everyone's eyes. What a joke. The students, the teachers, they're your other name. If even just one of them had been paying attention when everyone was getting bullied, they'd have been able to tell right away that Team Star wasn't the one in the wrong. But I guess the big boss was the one who urged everybody to face their bullies despite knowing how messed up the Academy is. What a massive idiot, creating Team Star and just hoping their plan would miraculously work out.
Yep, that's my other sentence.
I'm sure of it. Well, here's your reward.
Pokémon materials.
The next boss is the very last one. We're counting on you, What a Geek. I just want to tell you both, good luck. We're all counting on you.
Alright, that's the Rookba squad, our dangling participle, as it were, taken care of. Before I move on, though, I want to go to the lighthouse over there, because I think that might be a warp point, even if it's not a strong warp point, considering there's a Pokemon Center just behind me. There's probably something to discover up there anyway, so up we go. Hi, folks. Anyone see a chest around here that may or may not contain a Gimmighoul? I'm on top of the world. Whee! Oh, I tried to jump off, but whatever. Here I go. Have I encountered Ice Q yet? I don't. Yep. Evidently not. Knock it out. Saves me the trouble of having to break its ice armor first. Anything else out here that we haven't fought? Pelipper. Guess I could probably... Hey, that worked. I wasn't sure if it was. Alright, let's take a dive out here in the ocean. So that we can... Wait, will this work? No, never mind. I was gonna send Ogerpon out to swim, but it doesn't look like she would be able to, so never mind. We will throw a ball, though. Crit capture. We're gonna take a swim over to the vicinity of Casseroya Lake, which is where the last Titan is. Cha-ching. We caught Clawitzer before Clauncher. Hi, Cloyster. You know what, actually? Whoops, not that. This button. And then this button. There we go. Zap can swim, so knock it out. There we go. We've got Alamomola in the decks. We've got all these guys. Is that a Pincurchin? Sorry. Kilowattrel threw me off. That's a Pincurchin, right? Yeah. Ooh, Luminion's out there. Which means Finneon's right there, too. Boop. Go get him. Good job. I grew to start liking Luminion when using it for a Gen 4 playthrough, which is viewable on YouTube. Go to Legends in Our Free Time and look up Diamond, Pearl, Platinum playthrough. It's not good. It's still not very good at all, but, I mean, it was useful to the end of needing a water Pokemon in a tight pinch. I thought for some reason that gang of weasels included a Dreadnought, but that is not the case, so never mind that. Oh, I thought maybe I could loop around that way, but it looks like we're gonna have to take a really long way around. That's a glittering Palmo, huh? Wonder what Terra type it is, and if Palmot can handle it. Steel type? Oh, we got this. What steel move doesn't know? Iron Head? That was a crit hit and it didn't knock it out of its glittering form? That's saying something. And that something is that Palmo is probably incredibly light, so low kick wouldn't have worked very well. And didn't work very well, in fact. Are you really hitting 5 times? That's nuts. That's Lagoons. Wow, just barely off the threshold. Get out of here. Punch with your head. Can you guys clear out of the doorway, please? Spin out. It's going to be a more powerful steel attack, but it also harshly lowers the speed. Could be good for a finisher, I guess. If we boost ourselves with shift gear, then we gain 2 levels of speed, only to lose 2 levels of speed, but still get the attack buff. So there's that. Guys, move out of the way. Guys, move out of the way. Oh, no. So many ground types in the way. You're about to encounter me, aren't you, Gabite? Yep. Oh, the wall! Oh, it's a Gibble. I have made something akin to a mistake. Coming into this cave where Pokemon can spawn in the cave mouth. Ah, ocean jump scare. Wallop, please clear the way. Wallop, please. There you go. Oh, dang it. Oh well, at least I'm out. Skedaddle. Okay. Vamoose. What are we gonna find out here? Certainly a Clauncher. Certainly a lot of ice types, because it's, you know, icy, I guess. You got an electric, too. Come on. Alright. Get something that can swim. Alright, fine. Ball. Zoom. Oh, wow, that was not even close. Ice Punch. Knock it out, I guess. Or not. I keep forgetting that electric is actually, well, Electros. Also pretty bulky. I guess the trick there is that it's just not very strong otherwise. The perk of it being an electric type with levitate naturally is kind of its only defining feature. Hang on, we're in the water. Does this work? Yeah. We're in the water, so what if Dive Ball? Hey, alright. Elefish. Sorry, I read eelfish. Which feels a little redundant now that I say it out loud. Just a little. Lilfin is in. Nothing interesting over there, I guess. Veluza! Valton Veluza. It's a Veluza. It's several Veluza. Alright, we're out in the Castle Royal Lake vicinity, and that's probably why we're seeing Veluza. But we're not quite there yet. There is an entrance, well, not really an entrance, but a beach of sorts off in this direction that we can dock at. But it's going to take a little bit longer, so bear with me. Just taking the sights of Weasel. I do wish they did put something out on that horizon, because otherwise it's really bland to look out at, and there's no reason for you to go out into the sea. Because it's just boring to look at. But it's whatever. Alright, we're here at the lake again. The lake proper, I guess, more accurately. Palucha. Go get him, rat. Where you at? There you are. Hi, Veluza. You can't reach me on land, idiot. Neither can the weasels, apparently. Even though they're mammals, they can survive on land. That's a TM up there. Brave Bird. That'd be good for a finisher on what's his name? Strike. What's her name, rather? Drakloak. Mice. Will this work? Not really. How about you, the dark type user? Level 56. Yeah, the Pokemon out here are strong. Should be no problem, though. Swalot do we have? No, we don't. Come here, you. I've heard the rumors of a big nugget in the ruins. Say you, have you ever seen anything like that? I defeated a Tatsugiri. That's a new Pokemon we haven't seen yet. There's a couple over there, actually. And a Toxicroak, I guess. Sir, what if ball? Just a thought. What if ball? Alright. Frog caught. We are going to check out the lake pretty soon here. And check out some sushi waddling around out here, too. Look at these little guys. The yellow ones. What are they doing? Yellow. Oh my god! It's a different color! That means it must be shiny! Nope, it's just a different version of Tatsugiri. These guys are water dragon type. Very teensy guys, though. Is that a natural Fortress, or is that a Zoroark? I'm gonna guess Zoroark. No, that was a Fortress. Hands down. Okay, weird. Wasn't expecting it to just be waddling around out here, though. We haven't registered Scyther yet, so right quick. Boop. And now for another shiny Tatsugiri! It's just another Tatsugiri. Castle Royal Lake, out here, again, Switch 1 version, did very poorly. It performed really, really poorly, actually, and notoriously slowed down the game a lot. Now, Switch 2 version, one of the first things that they showed off was how smoothly it ran out here, and people were so glad. Look at this. It's all smooth now, and Veluza are attacking me. Now it's a problem in 60 frames per second. I also got a big catfish behind me, too. Level 55. Oof, these guys are strong. And they get caught easily. Idiots. The Jettison Pokemon. That's kind of true about its signature attack, Fillet Away. Big catfish. And it took out half my health? Not even type effectiveness or anything? Dang. This thing is going to be difficult to take down. Or will it? No, just like that, it's gone. That's a Dondozo. It looks a little bit like a sushi chef, and we got some sushi Pokemon out in the wilderness, so maybe there's a little bit of working togetherness out here. Maybe. Maybe a smidge. Gimme ghoul. Oh! Sorry. Got a phone call. What? Where did it send me? Hey there, Water Geek. So rumor has it the false Dragon Titan lurks somewhere in this lake, yeah? But not a single person's ever caught a glimpse of it. Must be some kind of truly terrifying beast. But how are we supposed to search for a thing when we don't even know what it looks like? Sure would be handy if it just ran around crying, "I'm the Titan," or something. If only, right? Yeah, if only it would yell Titan or something like that. Man, it really did send us far away, huh? Because we were over at that bank over there. And now we're here. That's the island we're going to want to go to. Or the vicinity of that island, right in the center of the lake. What are you... You can't survive on land. Get away! Idiot. I'm going to take a quick stop over at this Pokemon Center. And then dash back over to where we just were. Because I need to heal. Like, proper-like. We haven't healed at a Pokemon Center since, Tulip? Since before Tulip? No, Larry. Sorry, Tulip was last episode. Since before Larry, because we didn't even have our Terra Orb charged when we fought Ortega. Alright, quick dash back over to where we were. Won't take too long. But I'm really glad that the Switch 2 version of this game exists and they actually did fix the frame rate. Because it was a nightmare just exploring Castle Royale Lake. There's a lot to explore out here. And just pick up. And if you want to find specific Pokemon, some of them only spawn out here. So, like Dratini, for example. Being able to explore this without any performance issues is going to be really nice going forward. God. And they even... You can even have a lot of Pokemon on screen at once out in the lake. It's incredible. Hi, Dratini. I've already registered you. Okay, I was worried about that. But now we're good. Terra... Gyarados. I'm good. I'll pass on that. Alright. Big Island. What you got for us? Yep. Some rabbits and mice off in the water there. Some more flamangs. Oop. If we check our map, we can see that the False Dragon Titan is off over at that island over there, this set of islands. An archipelago, as it were. Tropius! Defeat! What about the feet? Don't worry about it. We got a ton of sushi on the ground. What are they just sitting out for?
Tai Tai. Suiten. Sutan.
What's going on with this sushi? Why is it all speaking to me? Speaking like I should eat it all. Oh, this one's big. Titan! Oh, would you look at that? He's saying Titan. Are you the guy we need to talk to?
I, Titan.
He's Titan. Oh! Well, so much for that. Hi, big catfish. It's Dondozo, the false dragon titan. It was a dupe the whole time. Wow, it didn't take much damage at all. That did a lot. Shabam. Is that enough for the threshold? Sure is. Like an elevator going down. A little stiff on the movement, but it's still fine. Look, there he goes. Come back here, you silly little creature. Little being the operative word, and very correct at that. Where are you going to? The Big Island, maybe? Seems appropriate. I'll meet you there. Oh. Oh. Watch out for the Tatsugiri! Oh, that's fine. He's fine. No. Where are you going? What a geek. Did you find the Titan? So that's it. Sure is one big, dragon? Wait, is it even a dragon? Or is it a fish? Huh? It's a fish. Oh. Not the sushi. The little sushi guy got eaten up by the Titan? Eesh, didn't expect to see the food chain in action today. Bigger fish to fry. Anger-y. Let's do it, Spock. This food chain's got me pretty fascinated. I'm gonna dig in and make a meal of this battle. You're gonna fry up the sushi and the chef? What's wrong with you? Come on, paralyzed. Nope. Order up. Ah, the sushi! I'm thinking it's time for a wild charge. Here we go. Oh, wow, that didn't do nearly enough damage. Order up. Sushi. That's really not doing a whole lot of damage. You're not that strong for a Titan, are you? Well, GG. Easy. We did it, what a geek! Now the Titan's taken care of, next up on the menu is that Herba Mystica. Hmm? Whoa! The little sushi guy escaped without becoming that thing's lunch!
Titan!
What? Does that thing want to fight too? Oh, it's big! It's ginormous! Tatsugiri is the real Titan here. It's a water dragon type, so it's not going to take super effective damage to this wild charge, but it'll still take neutral damage, so that's good enough for me. Tatsugiri and Dondozo have this collaborative, what's the word? Symbiosis, I guess. If Tatsugiri and Dondozo are in the same double battle, and Tatsugiri has the ability Commander, it will hop into the mouth of Dondozo, boosting its stats. And I believe also changing the damage of Order up, maybe? I don't actually remember that exactly. Oh, that did a lot of damage to me, actually. Dang. Wop, 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 wop. Alright. Let's see here. It missed, of course. Thanks, Muddy Water. Cheers for that. Besides, having the Commander ability to work with Dondozo, Tatsugiri itself actually does have a pretty decent special attack stat, so it can deal pretty solid damage even if it's not interacting directly with Dondozo. Oh, almost had it. Oh well, bye Zap. Muddy water. Oh no, we're drowning! No! But we good though. Get in there, Ogerpon. Yeah, stand on your little float. Oh, I could have done Retaliate. No. Whatever. And that's it. That's the final Titan done. Good job, Ogerpon. You did it. Look at her go. Whew, nice job, Woody Geek. That's my hard-working little bud. Maybe the Titan was both those Pokemon together? Like some kind of combo meal. I think I ordered it at McDonald's before. Filet of fish of Sushi Chef. The little one came out of here, which means there should be some Herba Mystica inside. Let's go, Woody Geek. Running, running, running. That must be it. Running. The spicy Herba Mystica. Last Herba Mystica. Okay, let's see what the book has to say. So it seems spicy Herba Mystica is supposed to boost your metabolism. It gives your circulation a boost and helps flush out all those toxins, along with a ton of sweat. Huh, sweat. Interesting. You know what's next? It's chow time. Yeah, whatcha! And here we go. Trusty Arvin's choco-block full of cheer, final herb, super sandwich. Squeeze this badge tight and cry beautiful tears of friendship as you eat, okay? Don't tell me what I'm gonna do in a second. Spicy! It's on fire! Nice sandwich. A little delayed on that.
And yeah? For me?
Alright, here you go. Here's my entire sandwich.
Dance.
Oh! Hey, we can rock climb now. I guess it's my boss' turn then. Sorry, got a little sandwich stuck in my throat. Come on, bud. Eat up. It's gonna make you all better, I promise. What a Geek and I, we really did our best to get this for you. We're gonna play with your favorite ball as much as you want. You know? Just like we used to. Please, get better. That's all I want, really.
Yeah.
My boss diff. You did your best, bud. Bud! Oh! I know, bud. Me too!
Sandwich?
Not now.
He's wagging his tail. He's all better. We did it.
Not now! Hello, What a Geek. This is Turo. What?
Yeah.
It seems that Miraidon has regained all of its powers, except for the power to battle. It should now be able to climb up any vertical surfaces it grabs onto while you're riding it.
We can rock climb. Yeah.
I knew you were the right one to entrust it to, What a Geek. Listen to you. Like you had anything to do with it. That voice. Arvin? Are you there? I've been searching for so long for a way to reach you. I lost your number and everything. Because no one else can get into my lab but you. Excuse me? Please take What a Geek back to the lighthouse with you. To the lab on Poco Path. I will reach out once more when you arrive there. Man, your dad's kind of a bring down, isn't he? I guess you probably already know, but that's my dad. What? He is? I had no idea. I'm sorry. What? Nothing. Or he's buried under his work, off pursuing his own research, never at home with me. That's the first time I've even heard his voice in years, you know. And now what? The first thing I get to be treated like is some kind of errand boy? Seriously, unbelievable. But I'm guessing you and Maridon probably want to go, huh? Not gonna lie, I feel like my blood's boiling, but... Sure, fine, I'll get you into the lab. What else can I do? The lab is off Poco Path, at the lighthouse where you and me first met. Come on, let's get moving before I change my mind. Dad, where have you been all this time? Ah! Jeez! What's happening? I got flashbanged and then all of a sudden it starts raining? What's wrong out here? Jeez. So anyway, the False Dragon Titan is catchable. I don't think the Dondozo is, but the Tatsugiri for sure is. If we go back to where we first found it, we'd be able to throw balls. And it should always be the exact same type of Tatsugiri, too. Yeah, that specific color of it.
Hi, Titan!
Am I behind it? No, I'm not. Alright. Level 57. That's pretty strong. Shabam.
Come at me, bro.
Oh, you bet. Ball. Net. Ball. Here with ball. Got a ball. Gotcha. Oh yeah, I never did catch the Titan Earthworm, did I? Or Earthworm, did I? Yeah, well. Maybe that's something for me to do later. The curly form of Tatsugiri. Cool deal. We can claim a reward. Not Fuecoco. My reward is Fuecoco. Incredible. Hey, shiny stone. Hey, that's all the Titans done. So, whenever we're ready, we can go back to Poco Path, right over here, and talk to Arven. We could set up the next part of his story. But that's kind of the finale of his story if we head on over there, the Path of Legends finale. Whereas the Path of, the Victory Road path finale is over here at the Pokemon League. Which means we have one last finale to get to, and that's over here at Team Star's final base. We need to set up that finale, too. So, next time, we'll head off over in that direction, by which I mean we will jump off of this mountain watchtower that I constantly visited when hunting for shiny Varoom. Head off over there, and yeah, we will... I'm going to take the long route, because it's probably more scenic to do that. But yeah, that'll be for next time. So join us next time where I jump off a cliff without a bungee cord. It's gonna be cool. See ya!